Hey guys, it's Blue here with your birthday Q&A. Sorry it took me so long to get this done. I was really busy during my birthday week, so I didn't have time to actually record anything. But I'm here now, and just in interest of time, I'm not going to have the face cam for this video. I didn't want to spend all the time setting up a camera when I've already made you guys wait so long. So let's just get to it. So from DiamondPrime, what else do you like to do in your free time besides editing? I go to the movies a lot mostly. I watch movies all the time. Sometimes, if I feel like it, I'll draw some stuff, but not as much as I used to. I'll play video games a lot. I've been playing Pokemon Sun most recently. I'll play Duelist, and I also play a lot of Flight Rising, which is an online game. When did you get into Transformers? Oh boy. I was probably a sophomore in high school, so I was 15. Transformers Prime is what really kicked it all off, I'm pretty sure. I started watching that on the CW on Saturday mornings, and then it just escalated from there. What accomplishments in your life are you most proud of? Getting a free ride to go to college for 2 years? That was pretty great. Probably when I graduate will be another big one. Ooh, do you have any Robo plushies? I've got Baymax, and then I've also got Age of Extinction Optimus. Okay, next up, who's your favorite Paladin? Shiro, definitely Shiro. Top 3 Miyazaki films. Gosh, now I've got to remember which ones I've seen. They're all too good for their own good. Okay, final answer. It's going to be in no particular order. You've got Totoro, you've got Spirited Away, and Howl's Moving Castle. There we go. What does the color blue mean to you? I think that blue is one of those colors where it's just really calming. I've heard that if you paint your room blue, then it makes you more artistic or something. There's all these weird, like, psychological things that go along with different colors, but I can't remember what they are. Okay. Where did you get your editing program and how do I download it? Fair question. So I use Final Cut Pro 10, which I downloaded off of the Apple App Store. I think it might be around $300, not including all of the extra plugins that I've blown my money on. I've probably spent about an extra, like, $100 just getting all of the extra effects and stuff. Yeah, price on the App Store is $299.99, so $300. But I mean, it's a good program. You get what you pay for, definitely. Okay, so this question, I got this same question last year, and I thought it was funny then, and I think it's still funny now. Because if you've been on my channel at all, there's Transformers everywhere. So then I went back and I checked my old Q&A video, because I was pretty sure I'd gotten this question before, and it's from the same person, so I still like Transformers. I don't know what you're trying to do here, friend. Oh, these are some good ones. What's your fondest childhood memory? What counts as a child? Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably going to my grandma and grandpa's house, like, on Christmas Eve, because that's when we did Christmas with our immediate family, was on Christmas Eve, and that's just been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, and it's always a lot of fun, and I really look forward to it every year. Did you always want to be a video editor or work in filming? I think that to some degree I did, although I didn't actually start saying it until like 7th or 8th grade, because I would watch like the second disc special features that come with movies. I don't think they do it so much anymore. You would always have like the first disc with the movie on it, and then you'd have the second disc with all of the making of, documentary stuff like that, and I loved that so much, and sometimes I would just watch that and wouldn't even watch the movie because I wouldn't be old enough to watch the movie, so I would just watch how they made it. So yeah, I've always had that fascination with making movies, so I guess, yeah, that's always been something that I kind of wanted to do. Where do you see yourself going in editing? These are the kinds of questions that I've been asking myself recently. Right now, after I finish my second year of college this year and get my associate's degree, I'm going to try to go out and find a job in that field. And if I can't get one yet, then I'm thinking about investing in going back to college later to get a bachelor's degree. I'd really like to make like movie trailers or like commercials for local businesses, things like that. Or just do like freelance editing for local films. I'd be okay with a lot of things, actually, so a pretty broad answer to a very specific question, I'm sorry. Favorite color? It's blue. What got you into Optimus Prime and when did you first get your crush on him? Oh my goodness. Oh boy, well, I think I've always liked him since I started watching Transformers Prime, which was the first Transformers thing that I watched. I've always liked him as a character, I think. And as far as having a crush on him, I have a fiance. I don't know if I can talk about this. At first, that is what it was, I think, because I was 15 at the time, had never had a boyfriend or anything. And I mean, just having crushes on fictional characters was just my thing. That was how I coped, I guess. Now it's more like he's just like a positive figure in my life. He's like another dad, and I'm okay with that. It's like that thing, I know there's a word for it, but I can't remember what it is. You're friends with someone, but if they asked you to be in a relationship with them, you wouldn't say no, but you're also just fine hanging out. It's like that. Who is your favorite character in Transformers Prime? It's Optimus. I think it's pretty obvious. Favorite movie? I really despise this question so much because I don't really have any one favorite movie. I don't think anyone has any one favorite movie. I'm changing the question. I'm changing it to what is one of your favorite movies. I have to say, like, one of my all-time favorite movies is Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Just because it's so good. It's such a legitimately good movie, which is something that I don't usually get to say about movies that I like. Like, it's an actually good movie. There's a lot of great action in it. It's funny. It's really emotional. I just love it. It's so good. These are some really good questions too. Why Blue Flame? This is a story. So back when I was in like 7th grade, so I was somewhere in the range of 11 to 13. This is when I would draw all the time. I drew this dragon. He was mostly white, but he had black accents like the horns and the teeth and claws, because in my head his bones were actually black, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. So he was black and white. He was like a reverse orca because he had like this black oval under his eyelid, and he breathed blue fire. And there was like some whole backstory where like the dragon families would inherit the color of fire of their parents. So that's how you could distinguish which like clans the dragons were from, was the color of their fire. So the dragons in this universe have last names based on the color of their fire. So how the last names work is you would take the color and then you put flame on the end, but when you took the color you would remove one of the letters because it looks a million times cooler. So then his name was Ravon Blue Flame. So that's where I got my username from. Where do you want to travel? I've pretty much gone everywhere in the US, I think. I think like the East and West Coast, I still need to cover a bit of ground. Like I've never been to California, I haven't been up to Maine or New York. I'd really like to travel to somewhere like Japan or the UK. I've never really gone out of my country before, except if you count Canada, because that's like just across the pond. Have you got any pets? No, I'm allergic to pretty much everything with fur, so I've never really had any pets. I used to have fish. I had a couple goldfish, I had a betta fish once. I had birds for a while. I had some zebra finches, but I mean, right now I don't have any pets. What nationality are you? Kind of already touched on this, but I am American. What in editing do you like most? I really like just the creative process of it, like listening to the music beforehand, getting the idea and then being able to execute it in the computer and just put all those ideas out into the world. It's just a really good feeling when you get something like that done. Can you describe you in one sentence? I don't think so. I'm really bad at describing myself because there's a lot of me, if that makes any sense. Like, there's a lot of stuff that makes up who I am as a person, so I don't think I could fit it all into one sentence even if I tried. Oh boy, now we get some of the anonymous ones from Tumblr. I'm pretty sure these are all from the same person. I don't know why they sent them all individually. And they said that this was 20 questions, but I counted and there's only 14. Get with it, dude. Would you say that you live a sheltered life? No. If you could be absolutely anything, what would you be? You mean like job-wise or just in general? I would love to work on big Hollywood blockbuster movies, honestly. What's stopping me is that it's expensive as heck to live out in California. And I'd have to probably go to college more, which is money. What do you dislike most about yourself? I procrastinate a lot. Why not change it? Because I like watching YouTube too much. Do you like your own body? Yeah, I'm fine with it. Do you take care of it? No. I'm dehydrated all the time. Yeah, I could probably do a better job. What turns you on? No, who is this person? What is your greatest fear or weakness? I guess the feeling that other people are going to be in trouble or be in some sort of situation where they need help and I'm not going to be there at the right time. We're getting really deep today, my goodness. But yeah, that's a really real fear that I have, that I'm gonna miss something. What is the distinction between natural and artificial, if any? Natural comes from nature and artificial is made by people. Doesn't seem that hard to me. If you could transfer your mind into a robot body, would you, and what kind? This kind of plays into if you're okay with your own body, right? I like myself. I don't want to do that unless if it's like a Jaeger or something, because that'd be cool. What is it that excites you about dragons and about machines? They're cool. That's really it. Like, it's something cool, it's something different, it's something that you don't see every day. It's just something that's really neat and fantastical. And I love it. Goodness sakes, who is this person? Which is more merciful, to continually ease suffering temporarily or to decisively end it altogether? That is such a loaded question. I mean, who are we talking about here? Like, are we talking about me or somebody else? Because if we're talking about someone else, then it's really up to them, isn't it? I mean, it depends on what they want, because I think that either one of these would be appropriate in their own situations. Are treasures to preserve or to enjoy? Would you rather have cake or eat it? I mean, if you've got it, if you've got a thing, and you're not enjoying it, then what's even the point of having it then? It's just sitting around, and then nobody's appreciating it for what it is, and then it's just a huge waste. You gotta enjoy stuff, dude. You have 4 burners: work, family, friends, and health, but you can only have 3 of them lit. Which one gets put on the back burner? Health, every time. I think I've already made that clear. I forget to eat all the time. I'll forget to drink. Oh boy, I am the worst. Who is your favorite Pokemon? Huh. That's hard. I like so many of them. I know for sure that my favorite legendary Pokemon is Dialga, because my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Diamond. Favorite Pokemon, though? I could say Charizard, but that's everyone's favorite Pokemon, isn't it? I like Mega Charizard X. I've also always really liked Mightyena. That was one of my favorite Pokemon cards growing up. I had a Mightyena that was dark and steel type, and that was just rad. I also really liked Rapidash when I was a kid. Okay, looks like this is the last one. If you could dye your hair any color, what would it be? I honestly don't know if I could pull off having my hair dyed. There are a lot of people out there who I know can, and they're just amazing, beautiful people. Unfortunately, I don't think that I'm one of those people who could pull off completely dyed hair. If I had to, I'd probably just get like a little streak of hair colored, and it would probably be blue because it's my favorite. Favorite episode of Brigadoon? Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've watched it. I need to go back. I need to go check what the name of the episode is. Okay, I can't find the names of the episodes and what happened in them to save my life, and I am... it's bugging me. Whatever. I have two favorites, I think. Or maybe they're the same, because I can't remember which episode goes where. I really like the episode where they find out that she's not the lost princess. I think she was a princess, right? Gosh, it's been forever. That episode where they find out that she's not actually the lost princess they've been looking for, but he decides that he's gonna come back and protect her anyway, which is adorable, by the way. Or the episode where I forget what happens exactly because it's been too long. But like he gets brainwashed or something, and like she's gotta go talk to him, and then he ends up totally running her through with the sword. That was pretty cool. And also sad, but also really good. Favorite episode of TFP? These episodes I remember. Favorite episode of TFP is going to have to be... But it's I think it's One Shall Fall. It's the one where Optimus and Megatron are fighting near the Dark Energon volcano. Because that is one of my favorite animated fight scenes ever, and also probably the best Transformers fight scene I've ever seen in my life. So there you go. Okay, waffles or pancakes? I do love me some Eggos. Gotta go with waffles. Something on my bucket list. I would love to go to San Diego Comic-Con sometime in my life, because I've been going to Motor City Comic-Con, which is it's the Michigan version of the Comic-Con. It's in Detroit. We've gone there 2 or 3 times now, I think. Me and my dad, and then like a couple of friends, and like my uncle. And it's just a great time. You get to go to the panels, you see all these great people who like make all this amazing art and stuff, and it's overpriced as all get out, but it's so pretty to look at. And you get to look at like all the old toys and posters and stuff, and it's just a good time, and I would love to go to something like that on a larger scale. Who's the bestest Koko? It's you. Favorite part about being a YouTube editor? Really just getting to meet all of these other people that have the same interests as me. It's just been amazing having all these people to give me feedback and just to talk to about this stuff. Like, I've made some great friends, clearly. Yeah, that's probably the best part, because everything else I really don't care about, like subscriber view count. That's just whatever, because I make these videos just for myself, and if other people happen to like it, cool. But I mean, if I'm happy with a video, then that's good enough for me. It really is about all the people that I get to meet through this hobby that I love so much. Oh my goodness, if you could come face to face with your favorite Autobot, what would you say to them? I really don't know. I don't even know if I could be able to say anything. I'd probably get so shy, so embarrassed. I'm such an introverted person. I really don't know what I would say. It would probably just be like, I love you, and you've been a huge inspiration to me. So that's the end. Looks like that's all of them for this time. Thank you so much, everyone who sent in questions. You're all amazing. Thank you for all of the birthday wishes and birthday presents. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm going to put links to all of the birthday videos that I got this year in the description. Check those out at your leisure, because they're all amazing, and everyone who made them deserves all of your love and attention. thanks for stopping by.